Good morning, my daughter.
Good morning, Mama.
We are discussing about the story of Almighty Bhagwan Ramayana. And you hear a lot because I already made two visual. And that is, I don't know how to discuss because without chanting holy name, life never be fine, never be well. That is why. Okay, what do you listen? What did you listen and understood? Come on, go on.
I heard a little part of your speech, and from there was a short story where Ram got to know that Sita was kidnapped by Ravan, and for that he wanted to know Sita if she's in Lanka or not, and he sent Hanuman to Lanka, and he go flying, and Sita, goddess Sita, she never met with Hanuman, so she won't recognize him. So to make her recognize me, give me something to give her. And Lord Ram gave his one ring, and he flew. And when he reached to the Lanka, and he found one lady sitting under the banyan tree, and he dropped that ring in that banyan tree, and he watched all the activities of goddess Sita, and she was looking at that ring, and she started to talk, thinking that it could be a trap of Ravan or not. And after all, she took that ring, and she found that this ring was of her husband, Lord Ram. Then after Hanuman appeared in front of goddess Sita, and he said, "We are the armies of Lord Ram, so you may not feel fear with me." And goddess Sita, she asked, "Lord Ram's armies are very small, like you, and Hanuman is shown his largest body, like a building, and made himself small again." And she realized now her husband can win this Ravan. And then after they had many conversations, and Sita, Goddess Sita, she asked with Hanuman, and "Do you know how much my husband loved me?" And Hanuman said, "Of course, she loves you more than you do." And Goddess Sita, she started thinking that how good this armies know about our love? And she asked, what do you know about it? And Hanuman said, when you left your all things in the way, your um, audio, your earrings, and your pachoda, everything he left in the way, and he picked Lord Ram. He picked everything without any doubts, and keeping them in his chest and crying by chanting your name. But when you found his ring and you had a dilemma or you had some doubts that could be the trap of Ravan unknown, you had a doubt, but not Ram, so that I love you more than you do, and I said I could save you right now, but I am this Balram Brahmachari, so I am unable to touch a woman. Lord Ram will come to save you soon, so have some patience. And he took a permission to have some fruits in the garden, and after that he flew and come back to the Ram and said everything that Sita is in the Lanka right now. And for that, after hearing that, Lord Ram asked with Ocean to give him why, but Ocean, he did not respond to his request for many days, maybe 3 days, and finally committed to give a punishment to this Ocean, and he took out his bow and an arrow in it and started to make target, and said, Ocean, be ready to face my arrow. You won't have a single drop of water in you. And hearing that, Ocean started shivering and it came out. The Ocean also started to giving that lesson to Lord Ram that there's 4 things you mustn't punish. The first one is dole, that means there's musical instruments, and the second one is
Gowar.
gawar, those who are in who are not knowledgeable, who are not taking care, and the third one is that pasu, that means animals, because they do not know your language, they just know your emotions, your feelings, so you mustn't punish them. And the fourth one is this woman's nadi, and if you punish them, then they won't be able to give hand for you for the rest of your life. And Lord Ram He said, okay, I will punish you, but you have to give me the wife first. And Ocean suggested to make a bridge upon him with the help of these girls, because they had they had a curse that if they give stone in the ocean, then they won't drop, they will float upon me. And by that, every now and then they start to write the name of Aram in that stone and left it in the ocean and start to floating in the ocean. And then they start to making that bridge. And seeing this all, Lodram also decided to keep one stone upon this river, and he quietly put one stone and kept in the river along that ocean, and it dropped, and it didn't come up again. And he felt shame, and he started to look his left and right. Is anybody looking at me or not? And he found no one was standing nearby him and watching all the activities. And he said, Hanuman, do not tell about this, that when I keep the stone and it dropped, so do not tell it to other. And Hanuman saying, there is nothing to hide, because this all stone, there is your hand, there is your name, so you are handling them, so no one will drop in this ocean if they have the support of you. And those things you do not support and you left, then that is of course to drop, so there is nothing to hide. And from this story, we got to know that if we take help of this Almighty gods, then we don't have to feel fear, because they're always with us, so we won't be able to drop in this type of oceans. These oceans, that is not ordinary ocean. That ocean is full of the 7 negativities. So
Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moha, Ahankar, Mad, Matsarya. That means first number is sexual attachment. Second is anger, angry. Third is greedy. Fourth is attachment. 5 is egoistic. 6 is intoxication. And 7 is revenge. This type of negativities filled by that ocean. And at Yannikas you have to cross. Then after you can reach there is to your mind. Okay, go on your way. At this time is 14 minutes, 14 and a half you did. That is the most. And you can express very well, my daughter. Because without support, I am unable to spend. But there is to chanting every day. In the morning, I am chanting every day Almighty Bhagwan name. That is why. And he's supporting me. He's supporting me always. That is why. And you support me. Thank you, my daughter. Thank you.
yeah.